Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got a really interesting knife unboxing to share with you guys. So I know what's in here, and I'm actually really excited to get into it. I think that many of you who think like me will find this a little bit more interesting, and I'll tell you why. This is a budget knife, and the budget knife world, I'm just going to make a statement that's I feel like is objectively true. We have more choice now than ever, by a landslide. It's not even close. We have more choice, and honestly, value for quality is at an all-time high. I mean, it is ridiculous. If you are new to the knife world, the budget end, the entry end, oh my God, it is not 10 years ago. Totally different, right? What we considered excellent quality then would be kind of ho-hum now. But nowadays, really, really good. So that's great. That's really great. The problem is that the vast majority of it, and I mean 95% of it, is super boring. It's just really, really boring. If you have spent any amount of time, in the knife world and kind of looking at stuff and experiencing different things, the budget end for the most part has just been really, really boring. This, little bit more, little bit of that, little bit more. And I think it's cool that Tenable, which is the budget brand of Concept, is taking a few risks here and there to make things more interesting while keeping the prices down. Thanks so much to Tenable for sending this in. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, this is available in a bunch of different, like a ton of different configurations. I looked it up. I think it's a $48 knife, $48.95, so $49 knife. Not bad considering what it actually is. What do we have here? It's called the Shard, Kim Ning design, blue coated 14C28N with black aluminum and diamond pattern. Right there, just on the materials. I mean, let alone we have the interesting blue thing there, but right there for value. Pretty awesome on the material end of things. So what do we have? Can we get it out? Oh, this is quite a bit bigger than I thought. Okay, so now I'm on the surprise end of this. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I love being surprised. Being surprised is one of my favorite things because doing what I do, you can't upload 5,000 uploads. That's actually how many uploads I have. You can't have that many uploads and not be in a position of expecting, a certain, like you kind of know what it's going to feel like, right? This, totally off. The texture pattern does bear a resemblance to the standard texture pattern that comes on the Hogue Deca. And let's open this up real quick. Do these have little blue rings along the... Look what they've done here with the crossbar. That's so cool. So this has a really nice high-quality metal feel to it because it is aluminum, 6061 T6, I would venture to guess. A lot of you are pointing out, I'm sure, that the pocket clip is both long and is riding right on top of the texturing. That's true. The texturing is not nearly as aggressive as it looks. Shouldn't be a problem. So they had to choose between making a bald spot here and not mounting or offering mounting positions for left-handed carry. They had to choose to just not make the bald spot because they'd have to do it on the other side. And they opted to go for the mounting positions for both right and left-handed people, which is a good idea considering the locking system itself is ambidextrous, right? So good move there. Let's open this up. Look at that, a blue-coated blade. What's the blue coating? Clothing, probably, I mean, best case scenario, it's Cerakote. Either way, this is cool. Consider the price, consider the materials, consider the look, right? So I was prepared to say this is, Tenable's Hogue Deca. Kind of. I can see, I'm pretty sure they, were motivated by the Deca. This is a bit of a more burly knife for sure. So while it's got that kind of, and these are aftermarket scales, so it kind of has that texture pattern. It's definitely not the same thing. So I appreciate the combination of 14C28N. Oh, did this come with extra Omega Springs? It did. Nice move. Really, value here is really, really good for what I typically see for $48, right? If I see $48 in 14C28N, I can promise you I'm not expecting aluminum, and most of you are not either. I'm also definitely not expecting there to be any crazy element with the blade. This is very cool. It's probably paint, and like I said, best case scenario, it's Cerakote. Either way, it's going to wear off with repeated use. But it is neat that they give you the option for not very much money. Crossbar lock feels amazing. Access to the opening slot there, very, very good. You can see here the action, really nice, absolutely wonderful. Really, really impressed. I think the pocket clip is just a hair too long. Probably could have cut it off about back here. The bill is definitely up and in your business while you're holding it, but it's not terrible given the wide bill, and it's nicely rounded off there. So not bad. You do have full steel liners. I can't help but think it probably would have been better if they had been nested. Then again, if they had nested those liners, probably wouldn't have been a $48 knife. Probably a bit of additional machining would have been involved there. So I can't be too upset about that. Let's take some measurements here real quick. For $48, one of the more interesting options out there, one of the more unique options. And if you're like, okay, great, it's unique, I don't want blue. They have different handle materials. I think, unless I'm wrong, I think micarta is an option. And then they have just regular satin and black wash blades as well. So, you know what's handy for taking a measurement is, of course, the tape measure. There it is, stupid thing. Okay, here we go. Overall length of the shard, almost exactly 8 inches. Almost exactly, 7.95. Blade length, all of 3.5 inches. So is the cutting edge. Balance, pretty good, honestly, even with the steel liners there. Wow, right behind the pivot. Really need some jimping here. We really do. That's the thing that the deck is going to have on it, is the jimping along with the spine back here. But still fine. Let's weigh it. I'm going to guess this probably weighs close to 4 ounces. Maybe somewhere between 3.75 and 4.25. Okay, exactly in between 4 ounces. Yeah. Tenable, nice work with this one. Please let this be an indicator that you are working with multicolored coatings. I know that people would love to see red, yellow, green, all of that, right? And by the way, the Boker Kalashnikov, they've been doing it forever, and people just love that. So even if it does wear away, oh well, whatever. I think it's fine. Honestly, it's just a bonus at this price because the knife is really cool without it. This knife definitely did surprise me. Honestly, I was prepared to do this unboxing and say, okay, it's clearly like a budget Deca, which is fine because, you know, the bug out's been copied into the ground. But it's kind of like the Tenable Deca. But it's, sorry, my youngest is saying hello through the ceiling. Don't worry, mom's up there. But anyways, it is kind of like the Hogue, I realize I said that. I'm not in my mom's basement. When I say mom, I mean my wife. This is my... I know, a full-time knife reviewer, yeah, right, I'm not in my mom's basement. Okay, I walked into that one. Throw your pies. But anyways, but yeah, it is definitely like the Tenable Deca. But it's definitely got its own stuff going on as well. This is really cool. And for $49, I think even this blue one didn't have any outrageous price tag on it. Pretty neat, honestly. One of the more unique budget pieces that I've seen come in. So very cool. You'll get a full review on this guy. Honestly, can't wait to carry it. I love that blue. Looks really nice. That's going to be it for today, guys. Please, links in the description. All the different versions of this, links in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.